Taking out the enemy team, and yes, we can. Nobody can stop me with my sniper in my hand. It's tactical sniper positioning on the map called GREENBAND. I am overtflow. Let me teach you how to snipe real tactical. Yo, what's up you guys? Before this gets started, I want to just apologize for the audio. I had my mic up way too loud, but I actually have to leave my house right now to go watch the UFC fights. Boom, boom, boom. If you're watching them, let me know. Leave a like on this video. Definitely support it. Love you guys a ton. You guys are absolutely beautiful. Leave some love. Let me know what map you want to see next. Let's get right into it.
Yo, 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 it's overtflow. What's going on, you guys? Today we're going to be doing tactical sniper positioning on the map called GREENBAND. I hope that you guys definitely enjoy that, man. And we're going to be covering all the spots in here for sniping, and we're going to be covering lines of sight and just spots in general. This map is a very spot heavy map, so that means that we're going to have lots of cool little spots for you. And there's a ton of spots, man, but I'm going to go ahead and give you the most important ones in my opinion, and let's go ahead and cover them. Leave a like on the video, definitely helps me out. This is one of the series that I put the most effort into because I do find these spots and then I actually test them in combat and make sure they're good and useful. So definitely leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and let me know in the comment section below if you have any other spots that you know of that I don't, or maybe let me know which map you want to see next for sure. Let's go ahead and get into this. A lot of people will come straight up this window. You'll notice a lot of people getting shot at in this window, a lot of people shooting out of this window, but you don't want to do that. If you want to play this window, I personally recommend you don't, but if you're going to play this window, don't stand right here like a dummy. Don't stand out here like a dummy. If you want to, you got to be in here. You can come right here, come on the other side. I personally prefer to stay even further back, which is behind here. I can still check this area where they spawn at. I can still check that roof where they chill. I could go on this side. I could check this area. I believe the A flag is over there. You can check on that. Or you could take it even further back, which is what I like to do. And when I'm sniping back here, I actually check just from behind this big fish thing. So I check back here for funsies, whatever. That's how I get it done. Little spots back here where I like to call my kill streaks at. Obviously, you can call them in on those couches. People don't check there too often. I personally like to go either right here or right here and lay down right next to this duffel bag and right next to my frappuccino. Yeah, delicious. This side is going to be the C side. Now, just so you guys know, all the trees on this map you can jump into. So all you got to do is hop up here. You don't have a lot of cover, obviously, but it's just a surprise thing. So if you want to check on this roof or you want to check inside this building, you definitely can. You can check for people climbing up here in the rock garden. And it's very useful, man. It's very useful because people don't expect you to be chilling in a little tree right here. Of course, if you're going to be sniping and you want to take up a little spot, this is not half bad. And with this map, this is a map that I think of more so than any other. This is a map where people jump around the map with their exosuits a ton. Because of these holes in the middle of the map, because of all that stuff, people will be using their exosuits a ton on this map. It's just how it is. So, like spots like this for sniping, spots like this spot over here, not that great. You can hop on there, get a kill or two, but don't be sitting there sniping. You want to avoid this rock garden pretty much unless you're going to use this as cover and take a few people out. You kind of want to avoid being up here. You want to avoid being too high up. Now, with this little back area, I do want to show you this right here. This whole path, there's this little opening up top here. And if, say, you're running to, I don't know what you're doing. You run across the map and you just want to check. You just pop up. You check up here. As you're running, say you want to make sure there's no enemies, you just pop up and you can take little glances. Just keep that in mind. Good players will always do that. Also, right here, you can actually hop up here. Can't see nothing here, but hop up here. Boom, you got a nice little line of sight there. You can check to make sure nobody's coming out that door. You got little lines of sight right there. Check over here again. Make sure nobody's coming out the door. Boom, take them out, and you can take the flag that's normally right here if you would like to. I believe there's a momentum flag and a domination flag there. Let's move it along. You can actually hop up into this tree as well. This one's pretty cool. This one's got a little bit more cover because it is one of the biggest trees on this map. I believe it is the biggest, actually. You can hide in here, take people out as they spawn. I believe that I showed you guys a video earlier of me taking out some guys right here, and it's pretty good. People don't expect you here, but after you get a few kills, I would definitely move it along because people will seek their revenge. You know how people are. People be doing all that crazy stuff. As we go over here, we got not too much. Of course, we have this nice little area here. You can hop up on this table. Got a nice little light in sight. Say you're in search and destroy. You want to check on things, check on the bomb. At least you got a little light in sight and a little bit of cover right there. You can also hop up onto this roof that everybody knows about and everybody's going to shoot you down from. So overall, I would say just don't go up there, man. All of these things right here, I want to point this out. Obviously, you don't want to be in the middle of the map. But all these little bush things, you can actually hop on the wood behind them. Use it as cover, pop up. You can do it on every single one. So you could like do it over here. You could do it over there. That's what she said. Oh, yeah. But you can hop up on every single one of these little wood barrier things that hold these bushes. So you just got to slide over. Apparently you can't because I can't do it. There we go. Nice. So you can do that on every single one. If we're going to move it along. And I'm going to show you the best spot in the end, you guys. So here's a nice little area. Back here, if say a bombing run is coming in or you want to call in a kill streak, right here, you don't get killed by bombing runs. You can call in your kill streaks pretty safely. You can also jump onto this roof and kind of guard the flag down here. Guard this. A lot of people do this. It's not that useful, but you can hop up here. Also, you can hop onto this, and this wraps all the way around. So you can do this if you need to cover this room for some reason. There's a hard point in here, stuff like that. You can do that. Also, another little place where I like to personally call in my kill streaks. I'll hop right up here. Look, hop right up there, lay down, call in your kill streak. Pretty cool. Nobody's gonna be running through and be like, "Oh my God, there he is!" Boom. Nobody does that, man. Not one person in the world. Another little spot. Boom, right here. Like to call my stuff right there. A little bit more dangerous compared to that spot, in my opinion, but still overall a decent spot. If you're spawning this side of the map, I always hop up here first because you're far in the back of the map and people can see you obviously, but you're so far back that you're not in people's direct field of view, so you can take quite a few people out, especially if they're spawning in this window area, sniping up there, coming across these rooftops, all that stuff. Once again, you can go back here, you got a little bit of cover, and you can jump into the tree, as with all of them. You got more of these bushes that you could hide on. You could hide behind, take people out, jump along, whatever. Pretty cool. I would just recommend staying out of the middle area right here. If you're sniping, no good spots, nothing like that. Obviously, play the objective, take the B flag. But that's really all you got there. And let's move it along to my favorite area of the game. This is where it's going to be at, you guys. So, favorite area of the game, watch this. You come right over here, you lay down, you turn on your cloak, and you snipe. Nobody's ever going to see you. It's so ridiculous. This is my OP spot. This is my dog room. This is where I get it done. If you got explosive drones, I got spike drones on right now, but if you have explosive drones, I'd recommend setting one over there and one right here. That would be my recommendation. But maybe that's just me, man. I don't know. Look at me taking these things back. Cool. Boom. Those things are cool. I need to use those more. But anyways, after you're up here, I would definitely recommend watching your back, obviously. But you can move all along the map. You can check here, check the spawn points here, watch people hopping up there to get that vantage point, watch people in the rock garden. If you want to, you can come over here, watch people in that tree, lay down right here, lay under here, call in your kill streaks, come over here, take people out. It's probably the best sniper spot in this map, in my opinion. You got cover from all angles. And as soon as you get your kill streaks, best spot in the game to call in your kill streaks, right here. You lay down, you're super heavily guarded by bamboo sticks, and you're good. You're golden, pony boy. Pretty awesome, man. Pretty awesome spots on this map. Nothing too snipey, but you guys asked for this map in the last episode, so I figured, you know what, let's go through it. And those are all the spots that I currently use. This is the last spot that I'm going to show you of the day. I use this spot a lot because I'll come out here, and obviously I don't want to jump on that roof. It's too obvious. So I'll actually come right here. And look, you got an excellent line of sight there, lines of sight over here to people taking your flag that's normally right here, taking people out. And if you need a little bit more better viewpoint, you can actually climb right up this thing, up to here, take some people out, then swiftly move back down, you know. And so yeah, overall, those are going to be the best spots in this game, in my opinion. A few more spots just for kicks. If you wanted to, maybe you're camping it out, maybe you're on your DNA bomb streak and you're like, oh, I can't die. This is a pretty good spot. You can set an explosive drone there. And you got this little balcony area all to yourself. pretty cool. I wish this area was in the middle of the map, because if you guys know me, you know that I like areas like this. One way there, that's it, and the rest you got covered. I think that that's really cool. Obviously, come over here, check it out. Whatever, covering this area. You can come have a sip of your soy macchiato. Delicious soy macchiato. Wow, low carbs, really nice. And that's going to be all the spots on this map, Greenband, man. I hope that you guys definitely enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Let me know what map you guys want to see next. This has been Tactical Sniper Positioning with your boy Overt. Love you guys a ton. And that's all, folks. Let's shoot for 100 likes. I am Overt and out.